Hey there, plant lovers. Welcome back to PlantDo Home and Garden. Have you ever struggled with those tricky spots in your garden that are too shady or tough for most plants to survive? Well, worry no more. We've gathered a list of 7 resilient and easy to care for ground covers that'll thrive in even the hardest conditions. From the shadiest corners to the most challenging soils, these ground covers are ready to beautify your garden like never before. So grab your gardening tools and let's discover these hardy heroes together. Don't forget to hit like if you find our video useful and subscribe for more great gardening advice from PlantDo Home and Garden. Ready to get started? First up on our list is the fantastic thyme. As dry as the desert? No worries, it's thyme's time to shine. This aromatic ground cover is the perfect pick for your beds, borders, and even your decorative containers. Boasting tiny, fragrant leaves and flowers, thyme offers a beautiful display and a captivating scent. And the best part? The flowers can be used fresh or dried to give your kitchen a touch of homegrown flavor. If you've got a garden path dotted with stepping stones, creeping thyme varieties are a fantastic choice. They can handle moderate foot traffic and will discourage weeds from taking over. Think about it, a path that stays clear and smells wonderful. Thyme really does it all. Next on our list is the remarkably hardy sedum. Able to withstand challenging conditions, sedum transforms the toughest spots into lush green landscapes. With an array of textures and colors on offer, this ground cover adds a touch of diversity to your garden. The beauty of sedum is that it's both drought and frost resistant, making it an excellent choice for those dry, shady corners that other plants shy away from. Plus, its thick, fleshy leaves store water, reducing the need for regular watering. From rock gardens to rooftop gardens, sedum thrives in various settings. Low-growing varieties create a vibrant carpet of color, whereas taller types provide vertical interest. So if you're after a hard-working, low-maintenance, and attractive ground cover, sedum has you covered. Third on our list, Hens-and-Chicks is a miniature powerhouse when it comes to ground cover. This compact, resilient succulent makes its home in the most challenging spots, be it tucked between paving stones or adding charm to a trail garden. Don't let their small size fool you. Hens-and-Chicks have a mighty character. They are pros in thriving in hot, sunny, and dry spots, asking for little in return. Maintenance is almost negligible, making them an effortless addition to your garden. The best part? They're excellent at reproducing, filling up the gaps with their chick offspring. These garden soldiers stand firm against pests and harsh weather, proving that sometimes good things indeed come in small packages. Next, let's journey into the deep shade with sweet woodruff. This hardy plant makes the most out of those challenging spaces beneath trees and shrubs. Its tiny, star-like white flowers burst into bloom around spring. Sweet woodruff's bright, deciduous green foliage elegantly stretches upwards, forming neat, well-behaved clumps that complement any garden layout. But don't underestimate its potential. Given ideal conditions, this plant can spread assertively, creating a lush carpet of green that's a sight to behold. Its pleasant aroma, especially when crushed or bruised, is an added bonus. Whether it's filling in the gaps or acting as a natural weed suppressant, sweet woodruff proves to be an excellent ally in your garden's toughest spots. Let's add a dash of silver to your shady garden corners with our next contender, Lamium. This ground cover is an extraordinary mix of vibrant colors, with its silvery or occasionally golden foliage standing out even in the darkest corners. But the spectacle doesn't stop there. In spring, Lamium unfurls clusters of delightful purple flowers, creating a beautiful contrast against its metallic leaves. The plant remains modest in height, usually staying under a foot tall, but don't let its stature fool you. Lamium slowly spreads outwards, creating a charming silvery carpet beneath darker foliage plants like boxwoods and conifers. Place Lamium where you won't be smashing it underfoot, though, because its stems are somewhat fragile. Let's talk about Mondo Grass, the ground cover that brings an air of elegance and minimalism to any landscape. Known for its neat clumps of grass-like foliage, Mondo Grass is the perfect option when you're aiming for a simple, manicured look. This tough little ground cover thrives in a variety of conditions, from full sun to shade, and can handle everything from dry soils to those that are a bit more on the moist side. Its modest height, typically just under a foot, makes it a great choice for lining pathways or filling in spaces between pavers. Another bonus of Mondo Grass is its attractive, dark green color that remains vibrant all year round. An easy care choice that's as hardy as it is versatile, Meet Mondo Grass, a landscaping staple that never goes out of style. Last but definitely not least on our list is the ever-fascinating lamb's ear. Known for their unique, soft and fuzzy leaves, these plants bring a delightful touch of texture to any garden space. As a ground cover, they're a wonderful choice for adding a silver-green carpet of foliage that feels just as good as it looks. Throughout the summer, lamb's ear produces tall flower stalks adorned with charming little blooms in shades of white, pink, purple, violet, or red. However, if you're more into its plush foliage, feel free to trim these flower stalks back. This plant won't mind a bit. Keep in mind that lamb's ear may not appreciate the intense heat of the summer in some climates, often appearing to wilt or melt away. But don't worry. As the weather cools, it bounces right back. And while it may not be evergreen in regions with exceptionally cold winters, rest assured, this hardy plant will regrow from its roots come springtime. Well, folks, there you have it. Our top 7 picks for hardy, easy to care for ground covers that are sure to transform even the shadiest, toughest spots in your garden. Thanks so much for joining us today at PlantDo Home Garden. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your fellow green thumbs, and subscribe to our channel for more garden inspiration, tips, and plant knowledge. Until next time, keep those hands dirty and your gardens full of joy.